Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikāvai Stadāvai Krishnāya Krishna Bhaktāya Stadbhaktāya Namo Namah Baddhe Vitanute Bhakti Murkha Mavarte Sruti Yad Kripātvam Bande Sri Madana Gopal Prabhu. Jai Nitai.
Jai Nitai.
Hari Bol. Again, when Jugal Seva Prarthana Shatak, Sri Shurat Kathamritam, which is very intimate. Yesterday, Vishwanath Chakravarti requested to everyone, to us, to prepare mind and heart as a Sakya and Manjari. Your tilak is not perfect. It must be disconnected at the top. At the top, there is connection. It must be disconnected. Yes, yes. Now it's okay.
Why, Prabhu?
Because then it is Harimandir. If you are not drawing your tilak perfect, then it is no more Harimandir. Something else, not Harimandir, not tilak. So it must be perfect and beautiful. That's why we must draw our tilak everywhere, very beautifully. We have to attract their mind, attract their heart. Because we have not been invited. They will come only to look at their temple. It must be beautiful for that.
Sure.
So, Surata Kathamrita. The scene is there after the very intimate meeting in love, Sri Radha Govinda. Now they are taking rest. All the Sakis and Manjaris, let them free everyone out from Nikunja Kutir. But for them, they let them free. Actually not. Because all the Sakis and Manjaris, they are watching from outside through the window. Because they love, they enjoy to hear, to see that very beautiful pastimes of Sri Radha Govinda. Every moment. And some moments are really very beautiful, very entertaining for them. And one of them is after their meeting. Because that time, both of them, they will be absorbed to each other mood. Sri Shyama Sundar should be absorbed in Srimati Radharani mood. And Srimati Radharani will be absorbed in Sri Krishna mood. That time they will feel, they will realize that Anurana, Premanurana, Here, not Premanuranan, just after their meeting, it's known as Surata Anuranan. What is Surata? I described yesterday. Very intimate meeting mentally and physically. That is Surata. So after that, they will be tired and they will absorb in that mood and they will discuss about that moment. So it's known as Surata Anuranan. Before also we know what is Prema Anuranan, Milana Anuranan. What is continuing the memory? So it is very entertaining for the Sakhis and Manjaris. Here, Vinoda Manjari, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. He is watching with his Manjari mood. Vinoda Manjari is Vinoda Manjari. From where he got that realization? From where he got that sloka, that realization? From Srila Rupa Manjari. From Utkalika Vallari. That very beautiful and intimate sloka by Srila Rupa Goswami. And from that sloka, Vishwanath Chakravarti, with his special Manjari mood, by the blessings, mercy of his Guru Rupa Shakti, Guru Rupa Manjari, is watching everything from the outside of Kunja, through the window. And at the same time, she engaged there by giving ear. Manjaris, they are never taking any rest. They have no rest. They are resting is Krishna Seva. Their duty is Krishna Seva. Their entertainment is Krishna Seva. Entertainment is Krishna Seva. Everything. Everything is connected with Krishna Seva. Their entertainment, their resting, their pleasure, their duty, everything is connected. So, all the Manjaris, they are not only watching that. Some Manjaris, they are making gardens. Some Manjaris, they are preparing another Seva. And during this Seva, time to time, they are coming and they are watching, peeping from the hole, from window, through the window. And here, Vinoda Manjari, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, is continuously there because she engaged there in service to give them air, to make them cool because they are sweating. They didn't say that. Jugal, they absorb to each other. But Manjari, Vinoda Manjari, she realized it will please them. They really need some air. So she started her duty. And at the same time, she's watching, she's hearing that very beautiful, sweet discussing about that Surata Anurana. So, after that, he just discussed everything. He just explained everything, described everything. Because only she was there only Vinoda Manjari was there continuously. Other Manjaris, they were coming time to time. Only one Manjari was there continuously, and she was watching. She is Vinoda Manjari, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So the scene is there. Vinoda Manjari, at the same time, she is serving, giving ear to them with that special fan by the throat, and same time she is describing what is happening inside to other Manjaris. So we are hearing in front of us Grantha Shurata Kathamritam in that way, that Vishwanath Chakravarti, Vinoda Manjari, she is describing everything, all the discussion between Shyama Sundar, Kishore Kishori to other Manjaris, and to us, all the Kalijivas. What we have to do, how we can prepare our heart and mind, which desire we have to develop inside our heart, in which way we can serve them, and during service, which mood we must have inside of our heart, what will be our intelligence. So everything, after every sloka, Vishwanath Chakravarti, he added one prayer. It is not in main sloka, but in commentary is there, the prayer. For what? Because it is very intimate, and we are here in this material world. Our mind is full with so many things. With this material world, material lust. So if it will change our heart, change our mind, change our intelligence, that's why Vishwanath Chakravarti, after every sloka, he added one prayer to remind us, you are not there, you are listening, and you have to prepare your heart as a servant, not as a beloved of Krishna. For that, Srimati Radharani is there. That's why. So, starting Surata Kathamritam. Chitravidam nahi yadaho pitarashyadhara shudham nikamami ati kripanopi kadachit badanya tamatam janam priye dhante. Look, how they are very intimate, not only that, very intimate, how much love for each other, how much attraction for each other. They were just in their intimate meeting in Surat Lila, Surat Kriya. After that time they are satisfied, but after that moment, again the desire appeared. To make love with each other. And here, Krishna is the man who is greedy, really greedy for Srimati Radharani's love. So that's why Krishna is asking for very intimate embracing and kissing from Srimati Radharani. But Srimati Radharani, she was ignoring Krishna. No, not now. Actually, she was not responding. in any way. Just in a neutral, very neutral mood. What is inside the heart of Srimati Radharani? It is different. But externally, she is acting that now she is in a very neutral mood. And Krishna is asking, "Oh Radhe, please do it. Please come near to me." Still we are separated. Still we are two. We must be one. Still we are two. Maybe Krishna forgot. Before some minutes, before some moments, they are one. They are not two. There must be some rest. It is the rule of love. It is also increasing or creating some mood of separation. If there is no separation, then there is no pleasure for meeting. No vina vipralambhena shambhoga pushti ustate. So is there no separation? So they have to create it. They have to act in that way, that there is some separation. And Srimati Radharani, about that, she is very perfect, very expert. Maybe Krishna can do some mistakes, but not Srimati Radharani. That is why she is the crown jewel of all beloved. That is why Krishna is running behind Srimati Radharani. Because he knows better than anyone, all the other Brajagopis, how to control Krishna, how to attract Krishna, and how to praise Krishna. So that's why she is creating that separation, that viraha. She is acting like neutral mood, very neutral mood. And Krishna is asking really, with very greedy mood, please, Radhe, we must be one, not two. But Srimati Radharani, she is not responding. What Krishna is saying, Chitravidam. Oh, it's very surprising, Radha. It's never happened before. I'm praying, I'm asking for this, for very special love of you. It's never happened, but you are ignoring me. How it is possible? Yadaha Vitarasya Adhara Shudham. Radhe, your Adharamrit, here he used very beautiful word, Adhara Shudha. Shudha means Amrit, nectar. Krishna is asking for very special kissing from Srimati Radharani. But he used this word Adhara Shudha. We know there is another meaning of Adharamrit. What is that? We are asking from Gurudev. Gurudev, please give some Adharamrit. We are asking for that. Kissing from Gurudev? No. Some remnants, prasad. Isn't it? So here, in that word, Krishna is mentioning both. Oh Radhe, look, the manjaris, they prepare some food for us. Because they know after we'll be very tired, we need some food, some special drink, some very special sweet sarbat. So they prepared everything. And now they are not here. So we have to take this. But how I can take this all food and sarbat and this very special juice without your prasad? If Srimati Radharani will be angry, so that's why the word is too many. Because Krishna, he was afraid that Srimati Radharani will say, oh, I just gave you and I pleased you. Again you are asking for that. If Srimati Radharani will say like this, if she is angry, then Krishna will change the meaning. No, I am not asking about that. I am praying for your prasad. Because we have to take this all food. We have to take this all juice and sarvat. Very special drinks they prepared for us. And how I can take this without your prasad? After that, Krishna will say, you know, Radha, why I am asking for you Adharamrit? Because I am your disciple. It will come later. So, Krishna is using this word, Vitarasya adharasudham nikamam me. Radhe, I am very obedient. You know that. Srimati Radharani, now she is acting really in neutral mood. But what is going in her mind? Yes, I know how much obedient you are. Now you are with me, that's why you are saying like this. Otherwise, in other time, you are running behind another girls. I know how much obedient you are. Krishna is saying, Radha, I am very obedient. And Oti kripanopi kadachit vadanya tamatam janapriyethate. Hey Radha, you know, in this world there are so many misers. Kripa. Millions of misers. Some of them, they are small misers. Some of them, they are very big misers. But in their heart also sometimes it is coming. We'll get some fame. So then, that time, when that desire will appear in the heart, so they will start charity. They are distributing some food, some clothes, some things to others. It is not their nature. It is not natural for them. For some moments, that desire appeared in the heart that I'll get some fame from my society. So, it's paining inside because spending money for the misers is very painful. So, it's paining inside, but to get some fame, they are giving some charity to others. You know, Radhe, in this world, the misers also sometimes start to give charity. And you are not miser. You are Data Shiromani. You are great. Then also, you are not responding. Then also, you are ignoring my prayer. Please. Please. So Srimati Radharani, when Krishna is praying again and again and again, sometimes it is appearing in the heart of Srimati Radharani. Okay, Krishna, when that desire, it's developed so much, then it is good to fulfill your desire. But then also after that, she controlled. Srimati Radharani controlled herself for what? To develop more that desire inside the heart of Krishna. Still, it is not on the top. Desire will be fulfilled when that greed will be on the top point, at the big point. In our spiritual practice also, in our sadhana also, we have to develop our greed in that way. It must be on the big point. Yesterday we were discussing about that, isn't it? That Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitanti Kriyatam Yadi Kuto Vilabhyati Tatra Lolyam Avi Mulyam Ekalam Janma Koti Shukritai Na Labhyati. It is very rare. Then also, if you will find a heart which is absorbed in Krishna Prema Rasa, which is completely absorbed in Krishna Prema Rasa. What is Krishna Prema Rasa? In front of us we have Krishna Prema Rasa, Radha Prema Rasa. In front of us we have. You know what that?
Ram Sankirtan.
No. Anyone? No. You can touch. You can take bath.
Radha.
Yes.
Jai.
Sri Radha Kunda, Sri Shyam Kunda.
Jai Ho.
Sri Radha Kunda, Sri Shyam Kunda. It is also known as Krishna Prema Rasa is Shyama Kunda, Radha Prema Rasa is Radha Kunda. In front of us we have. So, if you will find one heart which is absorbed in Krishna Prema Rasa, just try to occupy. But how? What will be the exchange? Then it is said, there is only one exchange, and that is greed. But that greed, it's so rare. Janmakati Shukritai Nalabhyate. You cannot get that very rare greed in your life by the millions of life pious prayers. But only one way we can get that greed. How? How? Radha, how we can get that greed? How we can develop that greed inside of our heart?
By mercy of
Yes.
Kripa.
Kripa, mercy of pure devotees, and that pure devotees we have not to search here and there. Sri Gurudev. We have not to search here and there. Sri Gurudev is that. That bhakta, pure devotee, and we have to get that costless mercy from him. Then that greed will develop inside of our heart and it will be on the top. If our mind is in favorable way, that's the way to develop Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Artha Nivritti. But what is most important? Desire. Always our desire must be there. Anyhow, I have have to attain that. Anyhow I have to achieve that. Anyhow I have to get it. When always that desire will be there inside of our heart, then Guru will push. He will push. He will support our heart to be there on the peak point. And then when our greed will be there on the peak point, that lalasa will be on the peak point, then desire will be fulfilled. Otherwise not. Otherwise, we can do so many things. We can chant every day millions of Harinam, 1 lakh Harinam, 2 lakh Harinam. We can do very loving deity seva. We can prepare so many things. But if there is no greed for that, then the desire will be not fulfilled. So we have to develop in that way. So Srimati Radharani, she is very expert in love. When, for what Srimati Radharani is waiting? How she realized that the greed of Krishna is not on the peak point? Because when greed will be on the peak point, then she will not ask, she will not pray, she will jump. When the greed will be there, come here. You can No. इसको हटाओ. इसको भी हटाओ. So when it will be on the peak point, then the desire will be fulfilled. How Srimati Radharani realized that the desire for love in the heart of Krishna is not on the peak point? Because then she will jump, she will not ask, she will not pray. So, inside of our heart, when that greed will be on the peak point, so that time we'll jump for that. We'll jump for that. Jiva Goswami, he mentioned about that point, about Jalita Shira. Jalita Shira means when fire will be on the head. Jalita Shira, when fire will be on the head, how much tension will be that time? We have to develop that greed. Then our desire will be fulfilled that time. The devotees, Sri Guru Kripa, will come automatically. So here maybe our greed also was on the peak point, so that's why your devotee, my katha is here. So my dear friends, my dear devotees, now we have Siddha Mahatma here. That is our fortune. Now we'll get some words from him. Our katha will continue tomorrow. Jai Nityānanda.
Jai.
Radha Madhavji.
Hari Bol.